Welcome to Inspired Sundays for the weekend of May 22nd to 24th, which is Memorial Day weekend. You know, Memorial Day has been an American tradition since around the 1860s. It's a time when we honor all of the brave women and men who passed while serving in the U.S. military. It's also been unofficially adopted as marking the beginning of summer, which is, of course, a season of warmth, growth, and togetherness. And that, I believe, is exactly what we all need right now. This week, we have recording artist Dan Nichols performing one of his own songs for us, and we have Rabbi Beth Jakowitz-Chotner providing us a message of thankfulness for all that we have during this season and every season of life.
Hi, good morning. This is Dan Nichols coming to you from Raleigh, North Carolina in the little studio above our garage. And a few years back, I was thinking a little bit about one of the prayers that we spend some time with in the morning in the Jewish tradition that says, "Blessed are you, God, healer of all flesh, working wondrously." And that gave me some time to reflect and think about what does it mean to be whole and complete. And I share this with you today, wishing for you a sense of wholeness in a time that is very challenging. I thank you for my life, body and soul. Help me realize I am beautiful and whole. I am perfect the way I am, and a little broken too. And I will live each day as a gift I give to you. ומפליא לעשות. ברוך אתה אדוני רופא כל בשר ומפליא לעשות.
Hi there, I'm Rabbi Beth Jakowitz-Chotner from Temple Shalom, and I'm grateful to be with you today. And I'm also grateful that God has given me another day of life. In the Jewish tradition, there's a blessing we say in the morning called Modeh Ani, where we thank God for restoring our souls and giving us another day of life. So to start our day together, let's take a moment and each of us in our own words, thank God for giving us another day of life. Another blessing that Jews recite in the morning is called Asher Yatzar, the blessing upon which singer-songwriter Dan Nichols based his moving song that we just listened to. It says, in its full version, "Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe. With divine wisdom you have made our bodies, combining veins, arteries, and vital organs into a finely balanced network. wondrous maker and sustainer of life, were one of them to fail, how well we are aware we would lack the strength to stand before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, source of our health and strength. Not only does this blessing draw us near to our Creator, it reminds us to be grateful when our bodies function as they should. We all know what a blessing it is when we have our health. I am always moved by the song Dan sang for us. In fact, I often listen to it when I go on walks, because I need the reminder that I'm perfect the way I am, and a little broken too. Life can be hard at times, challenging, like it is now during this COVID-19 pandemic. And it's important that we remember that we each are doing the best we can every single day. We are imperfect and precious people in the eyes of God, in the eyes of our fellows, and hopefully in our own eyes too. Let us all be blessed with the knowledge that we are children of God, who are enough and who do enough. And in return for the gift of life, let us turn our lives into a gift that we give to God and to each other. If we truly believe that we live our lives in partnership with God, our Creator, then we will be both grateful to God for the gifts of life and health, and we will express that gratitude by blessing our fellows. How can we do this during this time of isolation? For starters, we can be loving, patient, and kind to the people in our lives, whether they are Trilogy employees, family members, or friends. We can treat them with love and respect. We can pick up the phone and call someone, asking how they are and listening to what they have to say. In other words, we can get out of ourselves and be present for another human being. A third way we can express our gratitude to God involves our attitude. We can adopt an attitude of gratitude. During this coronavirus time, it's so easy for us to feel down as we think about all the things we can't do. I understand this. I really do. However, we have a choice. We can change our focus and make a gratitude list each day. This short exercise will have a positive impact on our psyche and on our emotions. By focusing on the positive things in our lives, even simple things like having hot water, being able to see or hear, and having a comfortable bed, our mood will be elevated. When we have a positive outlook and thank God for the blessings that are ours, our whole being is impacted for the good. A final thought. There is strength in faith. Whatever our religion, whatever our beliefs, it helps us to connect with the source of our life. The prayer book that we use at Temple Shalom says the following: I find by experience, not by reasoning, but by my own discovery, that God is near me, and I can be near God at all times. I cannot explain it, but I am as sure of my experience as I am of the fact that I live and love. I cannot explain how I have come to live in love, but I know I do. In the same way, I know I am in contact with God. I pray that today will be a great day for you, that you will feel God's presence in your life, that you will find reasons to put a smile on your face, and that you'll live with hope in your heart and with gratitude. God, I thank you for my life, body, and soul. Help me realize I am beautiful and whole. I'm perfect the way I am and a little broken too. I will live each day as a gift I give to you. The words sung by Dan Nichols. I offer a closing blessing for you from the book of Numbers. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's face always shine upon you, and may God grant you the choicest of all gifts, peace. And let us say together, Amen. May you have a beautiful, God-filled day. Shalom.
I want to thank Rabbi Beth and performer Dan Nichols for their message of thankfulness this week. I appreciate the reminder that with everything happening in the world, we can always take a moment each day to reflect on the blessings in our lives. Also, a very special thanks must go out to all the women and men who have served in our country's military. And of course, we honor those this Memorial Day weekend who gave the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms. Thank you for joining us for Inspired Sundays. Stay safe and healthy, and God bless.